But Simon is a very original player, so he tries to take the game into uncharted territory as soon as possible. This is not completely unique, of course, but knight a5 is a pretty rare line. Takes f6. And I cannot even remember anything like preparation, but it's a sort of position you just play sensible moves. Knight c3, bishop b7, knight h4, because the white at some point wants to play f4. Black goes knight e7. D takes e5 is useful, because if f takes e5, then I think f4 is very strong. And after d e5, queen f3, queen d7, since the d file is open, I get the following few moves. Knight d5 on move 14. Takes, queen f7, c4, bishop e7, knight f5. And this move comes just in time to stop black castling. After castles, this should be a typical motive, so I'll let you solve that on your own. Just give it a moment before you switch your engine on. Knight f5, rook d8, bishop e3. He went g6, and I think here I took the critical decision. I can take on e7, and it's true that at the end I'm left with a slightly better bishop. But I believe the move I made is even stronger, knight h6, because it stops black castling permanently. After queen g7, black now will have to try and eject this knight. Here for a start he will now threaten f5, so I anticipate that with queen g3. Now f5 can be met by bishop g5, keeping the knight protected. He goes bishop c8, so I go h4. Now the idea is after f5, bishop g5, the queen is free to move because the bishop is protected by the pawn. And now white basically wants to play rook ac1, and then advance these two pawns on c4 and d5. Black plays bishop d6, so white goes back queen f3, black goes bishop e7, and after rook ac1, black is pretty much close to busted. He defended fairly resourcefully, and after queen e7 I'm forced to in fact shunt my queen into the corner to protect this pawn. Queen g3, f4, queen h4. But now there's no defense to this move, d6. And the knight is still strong, keeping the black king in the center. Black's basically in big trouble. He went e4, I went d6, queen e5, dc7, takes, e3. And now I have this nice trick. Very simple moves, I'm not looking for anything fancy. Rook d8 check, king e7, knight g8 check. He's forced to take, I take. He went bishop e6. I went queens, and the game is basically over.